Hello, Duelist! Sonic7 back again, and for this one, as we finished the last episode, we saw that as Yugioh on the left defeated Kaiba on the right, but we actually have an option now that we finished that battle that we can reverse this. So I'm just gonna show like a very quick, like 30-second highlight of what that looks like, but I just want to show it off just because I think this is such a cool feature to have in the game where you finish off a historic duel and then you basically just reverse it. Really hard, and I kind of like that they're making it that difficult. Oh, he stole my blue eyes, that asshole. Think. No, we didn't lose yet. Pretty much we're going to, though. End phase, who cares, draw phase. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Okay, so anyway, so we lost that, I'm just gonna quit out. That makes sense. Historical duel, so here we go. I was thinking, should I just read this guy in a normal voice, or should I read him in more of a robot voice? I want you guys to let me know. Anyways, after his win against Seto Kaiba, Yugioh was puzzled to receive a box from Maximilian Pegasus, the creator of Duel Monsters. Inside the box was a videotape. Yugioh inserted the tape into the VCR. That shows how old this show originally was. And Pegasus' face pops up on the screen. Greetings, little Yugioh. I'm Maximilian Pegasus. I've heard some terribly interesting things about you. Your impressive defeat of Seto Kaiba intrigued me so much that I've decided to investigate your amazing dueling skills personally. Right here and now we shall hold a special duel. Suddenly, strange and arcane magic froze time that no one could move, except for Yugioh. The dark dimension we're in right now is known as the Shadow Realm, a quite mystical place where the incredible monsters can be summoned and the impossible is quite possible. Tell me, Yugioh, do you believe there is magic in these cards? Don't you know? You invented this game. What if I told you I didn't? Huh? In ancient times, the Egyptians the Egyptians called this the Shadow Game. Powerful pharaohs would hold mystical duels in other dimensions, just as we're doing now. But instead of cards, they battled with real monsters and real magic. The magical forces were so powerful the Egyptians lost control of them and nearly destroyed the entire world. It's a good story, but these monsters can't be real. These monsters are very real and also quite dangerous, Yugioh boy. You really are quite entertaining. The way you scowl and sneer, it's so defiant yet helpless. And so completely ignorant of the power of the Millennium Puzzle. Yugioh looked down at the Millennium Puzzle that he wore around his neck. The power of my puzzle? 5,000 years ago, a powerful pharaoh locked the magic of the Shadow Games away in 7 Millennium items. 7 items? You're saying that my puzzle's one of them? Yes, and there are magical energies locked within it. Magic that could change your life forever if you only knew how to unleash it. As the two dueled, it seemed that Pegasus knew every move Yugioh was going to make before he did. Despite his disadvantage, Yugioh mustered all his skill and nearly won, but Yugioh ran out of time when the time limit passed. I have taken the measure of your talents this day, Yugimoto. And when we next duel, we shall play for far higher stakes. I'm done with your games. Tis, tis, tis. You presume I've given you a choice in the matter, but I'm not. I also possess one of the 7 Millennium items, the all-powerful Millennium Eye. A Millennium Eye? That's right, Yugioh boy. That's right, Yugioh boy. I'll show you the true extent of this power. I found that given the proper incentive, anyone can be made to play my game. The power of the Millennium Eye lashed out and stole Grandpa's soul. Yugioh can only watch in horror. Yugioh! Grandpa! We will duel again, Yugioh. However, how else will you reclaim your grandfather's soul? Man, such an asshole. Whew. Yugioh had no choice but to compete in Pegasus' Duelist Kingdom tournament so he could get his grandfather's soul back. At Duelist Kingdom, each duelist was given 2 star chips they could wager against other duelists in the island. Whoever earned 10 star chips gained entry into the tournament finals where they could compete for $3 million for the $3 million grand prize and a chance to duel Pegasus himself. For the first duel, Yugioh faced off against the conniving Weevil Underwood, a duelist with whom he had had a bit of history. While riding the boat to Duelist Kingdom, Weevil took Yugioh's precious Exodia cards and threw them into the ocean. That bastard! So when Yugioh spied Weevil on the island, he chased him into the woods. Welcome, said the spider to the fly. You flew right into my trap! I hate this voice so much, but I swear this is actually what he sounds like in the show in the Abridged series. It's time you answer for destroying my Exodia cards, Weevil!
Can't you let bygones be bygones?
Weevil, it's time to find out if you're as good at dueling as you are running away.
Was I simply running away or cleverly weaving you into my web?
It's time to duel! And of course, just like all the other duels, we're going to use our story deck. I am getting exhausted, guys, at just saying the voices. This is tiring, man. There's so many different voices, and I'm really trying to do my best on this, and I think it's a lot of fun to do them, but man, this is tiring. I've never had to do all the voices for one of my Let's Plays before, so this is really interesting, because this is the first one I played where the characters don't actually speak for themselves, so it's really, really interesting. Anyways, so, Weevil's going to go first. We are going to be dueling with our exact deck from that time. This is going to be hard, and I really do want to avoid having to like drag this out too much, just because anyone who's ever watched the show knows exactly how bad this can be if you let him just keep accruing, just keep, you know, having time to defend himself. So even if it's not the right moves, I'm just going to be very offensive in this game. We're going to attack. Here we go. That is definitely enough, but it's a man-eater bug, which means that as I destroy him, he destroys me, which sucks. I have nothing to defend myself with, so we're going to bluff and just set a card here. And end our turn. Okay, so his turn now. He should be able to summon something against us. Yeah, Killer Needle. Battle phase, can't do anything about it. Alright, sucks. But it's our turn. Now, just to give you some preface into the show, the big thing we want to avoid is him being able to summon his Cocoon of Evolution. The Cocoon of Evolution, if given enough time, will turn into the Great Moth, which has 2,600 points and is going to be extremely hard for us to take down. So, luckily, I put in a different field than just Forest right now, so that should work to our advantage, and hopefully he doesn't... Oh, there we go. Fuck, he is Forest. Oh, wow. That's really cool. They both have... Like, I can play mine and he can play his. They don't just override themselves. I never knew that was a thing. So none of my monsters right now are actually strong enough, which really sucks. God. I really didn't want to have to play this. Or, actually, no, let's do this. This is better, because I don't want to have to use up Monster Reborn yet. I'm going to send off Silver Fang, and in return I can bring back my Mammoth Graveyard. And Mammoth Graveyard actually gets the Wasteland bonus. And as a result... Yep, good. As a result, he is more than powerful enough to take down the Kariman. Anyways. So we both have lost a little bit of life points. I've lost a little bit more, but at this point, especially with 8,000, it does not matter at all. The biggest thing I want to do right now is summon Gaia the Fierce Knight from my hand, but to do that, I need to have another card on the field. That's going to be the big part, and this could very well be something that could really screw me, so I'm really debating right now, and I think I'm going to... this could really bite me in the ass, but I'm going to just play it a bit safe here. If that is a Cocoon of Evolution, I'm fucked right now. But if it's not, then I should be able to destroy it. It is a Cocoon! No! I knew it! Okay, wait, so let's read this really quick. You can equip this card from your hand as a equip card to a face-up Petite Moth. If equipped, the attack and defense of Cocoon Evolution is applied to Petite Moth. That's all it says right now. So it has 2,200, so technically our Gaia is powerful enough to do that. And next turn, that's our goal, is to bring out Gaia. But that's why I was annoyed, is I really, really thought it was that, and if we could have just destroyed it then and there, we'd be in a great shape. I think, given time, we're actually okay right now. So, main phase 1, he summons out a beetle. Oh, and he gives him a nice power boost. Crap. Okay. Definitely did not want to have to use it yet, but here we go. Monster Reborn, because I have to bring back a card right now. If I don't, then I can't summon Gaia, and I need to summon Gaia to take out that Cocoon. That's as simple as it is, guys. Okay. Now I'm going to summon out Gaia. The Fierce Knight! As Yugioh would always say. Really, really cool. Do you always hear that? So here comes Gaia. And... battle phase. Now, it's really tempting to attack him, but the right answer is to attack the Cocoon.
For the simple fact that if we can just take that out, then we don't have to worry about the biggest threat that Weevil has to us right now. So end phase, besides the threat of having a Great Moth, Weevil doesn't actually have other strong monsters, which is awesome. So as a result, it's going to be a lot of... He's going to put that in defense mode. Yep, yeah you are, you little bitch. Okay. Anyways, biggest thing we need to watch out for is just falling victim to any traps he has. So there's no great way that we can right now because we don't have cards that can take them out. So as a result, we just have to keep going offensive here and hope that's not a mirror force that he's put down. Okay, it's a Wabaku, that's fine. So he takes no battle damage this turn and I can't attack. Okay. Alright, so that's cool. End phase. Yeah, that's definitely great, being a Wabaku and not a mirror force. I don't lose any of my cards and he's still kind of screwed. Main phase 1. He's going to go into attack mode and attack my Griffor. It's not really worth it to use Karibo yet, so no. So using Karibo, if a person attacks, you can just negate battle damage, which is great in a normal situation, but like doesn't really matter yet. Ooh, we have Mirror Force. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna not really do anything yet. I'm just gonna attack him, take out some life points, let this drag on a little bit. So I'm gonna actually just cut to where this duel gets a little bit more to the peak of it. Oh, he's a petite moth. That's cute. Anyways, I don't even care now. So since we got rid of the Wabaku again, I was just putting my Mammoth in defense mode just in case he had Mirror Force because it destroys all cards on the field in attack mode. So I'm really happy that there's nothing that we had to worry about there. What is this? Okay, equip only to normal monsters. If it battles a monster with higher level, the equipped monster gains 500 attack points times the difference in levels. That is a great card. Wow. I mean, yeah, I'm just going to activate this card right here so you can't even change it to attack mode. Oh, I'm so sorry you put it on this great card, and I'm going to make you have to keep it there forever. Okay, so, I mean, that's fine, but, I mean, you can't do anything with it. Okay. So I want to read this. So it says, if it battles, okay, so if it battles, and it only gains attack points, right? When this card is sent to the graveyard, you can return it to the top of the deck. So we want to keep this guy in the field, I think, if that's possible right now. Burning Land card destroys all field spell cards on the field and inflicts 500 points of damage to each player's life points during his or her standby phase. Another frigging Cocoon? This has to be his third, right? I'm just checking this. See, 1 Cocoon and 2 Cocoon. Okay, so this is the last one. So that's really, really good news. Kind of annoyed that he actually has 3 of those. So the most of any card you can have in your deck is 3. That's just the rule of it. Certain other cards have card restrictions on them, so you know you can only have like 1 of this card or something like that. And that's just to like say like it's just too overpowered, so we don't want people to be taking advantage of things like that. I'm completely fine with things like that, but I don't care about main phase. I want to go with my battle phase. Right now, I'm just happy that we can take out his last Cocoon. So those are all gone, and just want to check out what this is. Howling Insect. When this card is okay. All right, so I think we're actually gonna just try to beat him fair and square here instead of actually trying to make him deck out here. But yeah, let's see. It's going well so far, but there is a chance he could deck out just from time here. I'm not that concerned if that's going to happen, but if it does look to me like it's going to happen, I'll probably cut closer to it just so you guys don't have to watch like 11 more goes around of this. So he's going to summon a monster and... Oh! Okay, never mind, we just won. Okay, guys. So, definitely thought it was going to be a bit harder than it was. Awesome. And as a result, we have now finished our technically third, but really second, not kind of the tutorial level, our second main story duel. We have now beaten Weevil Underwood, and Curse of Dragon obliterates! And we win. Okay. It's over. I've won.
No! Impossible! My math is unbeatable!
Yeah, it's funny, it's unbeatable, but unless you can actually summon it, it's not. we never let you summon it. Okay, so we unlock our next campaign duel, a reverse duel, a new deck avatar just like all the other ones, and we get a deck recipe just like all the other ones, and now we actually get a new type of booster pack, a signature card, and then a couple other cards. Awesome. So, guys, this has been a ton of fun. In the next episode, we'll actually go through our first story duel that does not include Yugioh. I know, kind of crazy. But guys, I am enjoying this game so much, especially doing all the voices for me is a lot of fun. So thank you guys so much for watching. This has been SlySonic7. Please subscribe if you haven't. I really, really would appreciate the support. And I'll see you guys in the next one.